So basically today we're going to be doing Masseter Botox. It's a very useful procedure both for controlling headaches and also symptoms of clenching. But also when you use Botox on the masseters, it has a very profound effect of like a very facial slimming effect in the lower face. And so a lot of people love it because of that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make some anatomical marks so that we can kind of identify exactly where the muscle is. And it's always useful to make these marks so that you know exactly where to go when you're doing the procedure and you don't get confused, and it makes life so much easier. So the first mark we're going to make starts at the bottom of the tragus of the ear, which is right here, and we'll go to the chalion of the lip, which is a fancy way of saying the corner of the lip right here. So we're going to make a little line between those two. So just drawing on you.
Always wanted a face tab. Sorry.
And we'll get some tears and stuff.
Yes.
And then the next thing we do is we're going to feel for the anterior border of the masseters. The masseter is a really big muscle right here, and so we're going to feel for that. So you don't want to punch down anything. So I can feel here the anterior border is roughly about here. And I'm going to feel for the posterior border. Punch down again. Alright, there's the posterior border. And then what we always want to do is we want to take at least 1 centimeter from the anterior border and go back. And the reason why we do that is there's a very important muscle that's nearby called the soleus. And if we block that through the spread of our neuromodulator, it can cause kind of an uneven smile, which we don't want to cause. In general, it's always best to keep your Botox low and lateral for the masseters. And remember, the masseter is a very large muscle, and so that muscle actually has both a superficial part of it and a deep part of it, and we'll have to do both. And so with our remaining grid here, you can kind of see here's the edge of the mandible here, so I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line there. So here's our kind of target zone, if you will. This is our zone we want to avoid, and then here's our target zone, so we're going to divide this into 4 quadrants, and we'll basically probably put 1 injection for each of these, somewhere between 2 to 5 units each injection. And on the injections, we like to go deep first to get the deep part of the masseter muscle, and we do a retrograde injection, meaning once the needle goes in, we start to inject as we come out, and that way we treat both the deep and the superficial parts of the masseter. So then we go from the lower tragus to the chalion of the lip. And then, if you don't mind, to bite down or clench down. So we're feeling the anterior border of the masseter and feel right there. And as always, we want to take 1 centimeter back. This is the area we don't want to inject, so let's put some X's on that. So we know, hey, we don't inject that. If you don't mind to bite down one more time, we're going to feel the posterior border of the masseter. Here it is here. And then just to give us a perfect square, I feel the edge of the mandible. So we know this is our injection zone here. We divide it into 4 quadrants. That's where we'll inject. In general, our reconstitution will allow 1.5 centimeter spread of the medication, so that's why we draw like this. Alright, so we're ready to do the injection now, and so if you don't mind, so just relax here, and just kind of relax your jaw, and you don't have to leave it all the way open, just like kind of like it's just relaxing partially open. And no worries, we're going to feel just a little bit of a pinch, and then after that, 1, 2, 3 pinch. And then 2 injections. That's it. That'll be just a couple of those.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
So it's scarier than...
Yeah. I've never gotten an injection made drop before, so it's just a little nerve-wracking. It was good. Better. Good.
Go 2 more on this side. And then only 1 more.
Yeah, you're like the Mr. Rogers of injections over here. You and your wife are like injector angels over here. So delicate.
So I have to ask you, did it not feel relieving when the needle went in?
Yeah, it was actually kind of felt like
It feels therapeutic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait till it sets in and it feels like. But that was fine. Punch down. To make sure. If you want to relax, we'll go into this after. One more here. 1, 2, 3, punch. We got one more here. One left.
Sorry, you got nervous in that last one.
That's okay. You did perfect.